Our next guest is one of this country's finest comedy veterans. He's been on stages and screens for more than a decade, even earning him a gold Logie.
Just because all of you want it and I've got it, don't get angry with me.
Now he's hosting the new show Taskmaster on Channel 10.
I've heard what the crowd thinks, and the answer's no.
Please welcome Tom Gleeson.
One of our absolute favourites, Tom Gleeson. Good morning, mate. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. It's so good to be on a brand new radio show. Welcome to Melbourne. I think this is fantastic. It's good to have some people on air that are under 40. I think you are the only radio show in Melbourne where you are under 40. You're talking about having new babies. On other radio shows, they're talking about their kids and what uni they need to go to, when they're going to retire.
Look, it's a different stage of life. Now, Tom, you're obviously famous for your original show, Hard Quiz. Taskmaster is a British format that you've ripped off and repurposed for Australian television. Are you
licensed.
Okay.
I've licensed it. Yeah.
All right, so if people are tuning in, what is Taskmaster all about? How does the show work?
Well, essentially, we get some comedians. We've got 5 comedians, and they're on the whole series for 10 episodes, and we get them to carry out tedious tasks. And as the Taskmaster, I critique them and give them points. Mm-hmm. So often they just got to do things like, in the first episode, there's a challenge where they have to, from a pile of oranges, make the biggest volume of orange juice, but without using their hands.
Right, so we could like smash it with your forehead, for example.
There's a lot of props and that available. They can do it however they want. They just can't use their hands. And one of the contestants doesn't notice that one key detail, that you can't use your hands, and they think they're doing a great job. They're doing they think they're winning. They're having a great time.
I'm going to have a punt say Jimmy Reese.
Well, I don't want to give anything away.
That's it.
But you're wrong.
Well, you're normally on the ABC with Hard Quiz. Taskmaster is on Network 10. How is the bigger budget going?
Well, I used to work at Channel 10, and I did a lot of stuff at Channel 10 over the years, and then they fired me about 5 years ago, so I went to the ABC and became more popular than Channel 10. And now Channel 10 have begged me to come back. So I don't care about the budget. I'm only doing it as revenge.
Yeah.
I'm going to melt down the organisation from the inside for the benefit of the ABC. I'm a mole.
If we had to put them head to head, you've obviously got Hard Quiz ABC, you got Taskmaster Channel 10. What's a better show?
Well, it's tricky because Hard Quiz is a known quantity and a massive hit. And but the good thing about Hard Quiz is I'm challenging just everyday contestants, so it's just they're not performers. But the joy of Taskmaster is I'm working with comedians.
Yep.
So I don't get to work with comedians on Hard Quiz, so that part I enjoy. But I also get to denigrate them. And so there's something... maybe there's something a little bit more fun about giving my colleagues a hard time.
Yes.
Because I know them well.
Do you find people in day-to-day life like to give you more of a hard time because you are that guy who can take it and dish us out? So so people just kind of rude to you if you're ordering a coffee because they think, he's the guy where we can do the thing.
No, it's weirder than that.
Yeah.
Because I forget that people who aren't my age watch the TV shows that I do. So teenagers will often just walk up to me and say, "G'day, arsehole." I'm like, what do I do with that? Oh, I see. You're doing a me.
Yeah, that's I can't. I feel the need. Like every time we interview you, I feel the need to be rude to you because you're like, it's funny because he's the guy that you do the stuff at. So like, because for example, you mentioned the Channel 10 thing, but Tom, in 2009, you did Mixed Breakfast for about a year before it died in the arse.
Yeah.
So do you have any advice for us doing a show here in Melbourne?
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. So I did, a breakfast show that no one remembers. Let me see. What would my recommendation be? Just don't do breakfast radio. Especially if you're not from the city. Don't move to a new city and just try to entertain the locals. You've got no chance because I'm not from Melbourne. I'm originally from Sydney, and that was the one problem I had, was that I was not born and bred in Melbourne. So don't do that.
Well, for anyone tuning in, we are 100% not from Adelaide. Always been Melbourne through and through.
Well, thanks so much, Tom. You can watch Taskmaster 7:30 Thursday night on Channel 10. Wish you all the very best for it, and thank you for your advice.
Oh, thank you. And just thank you for being youthful and full of energy and something new. It's good to see a radio show that's not jaded.